Hey YouTube, how's it going? This is Bad Moon MTG, and I've got an exclusive for you today. Today is a day off Twitch, so the usual book club is not going to be streaming. So instead, I'm going to go ahead and record my side of the draft, and I will post it here for you. Don't forget to hit that like button, that subscribe button, and I will be right back with the draft. All right, we are good to go. I'm going to do my first pick here, and then we're gonna get the voice chat up and running since we're doing this a little different today. Let's see. When Loyal Warhound enters the battlefield, if an opponent controls more lands than you, search your library for basic planes, put on the battlefield tapped, then shuffle 3/1 Vigilance. That ain't bad. Rave Enfeeblement looks real good though. Eyes of the Beholder as well is pretty good. I think I'm going to take a Ray of Enfeeblement, but let me go ahead and get that voice chat up and running.
Players, which is great. I love helping people learn the game, but it definitely doesn't make for a very interesting draft experience. You know, getting past this insane card, you can pick, 10 or something. I'm like, how did this come back around? My deck is insane.
I mean, the first draft I did with the pod here, third pack, I think third or fourth pass, someone passed me like a werewolf pack leader, and I'm like,
That sounds good.
I hate that. Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's not my favorite rare, but it's not terrible. But you have to be like kind of committed to green for that.
I also see the mythic you're talking about.
One of these days, you might get to build Exodia. Just saying.
I mean, I really wanted to sit down and build an Orzhov deck that just plays with Oswald and all the books and Vecna pieces. So I think it would be fun.
Do you like them Vecna pieces?
I mean, the hand is just a solid card, man.
Yeah, I do like the hand.
Yeah.
The hand of Vecna with a bunch of lifelinkers is hilarious.
Oh, that stupid 2-drop.
My personal favorite is the 2-drop rare that's unblockable when it's tax alone, and you just hit someone in the face for a nice meaty 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Yanti.
Yeah, I love that rogue. That rogue's so good. Okay.
What are we doing here? What is going on here?
I don't know, but I think I might be seeing something later on down the line that I think I'm gonna laugh when I see it again.
I think I'm gonna take this rare just out of spite because I lost to it a few weeks ago and felt
Oh
bad.
no. Oh no.
You hate that, don't you? Yeah, I feel that.
This happens quite frequently. I've drafted on this site a number of times. It's like seeing the same rare in a pack.
Oh yeah.
World.
Yeah,
I think there was a pod that I think in the pod that we did, I think 3 people opened the same rare, and I was like,
Yeah.
how? What?
The head
Oh,
spread.
what? Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't. Oh.
Oh boy. Is it
If
gonna
only
be
rare
one of
drafting was a thing on here.
right.
I mean,
Everyone's, like,
I-
de-incentivized to do it.
I have so many rare and mythic wild cards that I have been known to rare draft during these.
Oh,
I just
Okay.
generate a whole bunch of wild cards, so
Stop flexing on me,
I
please.
see the mythic now. Yeah. Never find it home in draft.
No,
You know,
that's probably the worst piece out of the lot. The other 2 you can actually play on their face value. If you at least get the eye with that, it's good. But if you don't get anything else, it's kind of bad. Ah, yes, the card that I played. So So the funny meme is choose your weapon. I played against swords the first round, and both games I played against him, I just swords with like a 4/4 and just killed him.
Oh gosh.
Nice.
And I'm just like, yeah, no, there's not really much you can do about that. Yeah, I think this is what we do here.
Like no.
Another one of these?
Yeah. Yep.
Bye, Oswald.
Now, in historic brawl, now that he's become a thing a little bit.
Oh yeah, he's like an infinite combo.
But
He just searches out the infinite combo pieces. Yeah.
outside of that, not
Yeah.
doing that much.
Yeah, like I said, the only list that I like was like theory crafting together was like you play him in like a Book of the Exalted / find the Vecna pieces and just play a lot of lot of, like 1/2 drop artifacts.
Definitely could work.
Be okay in like Orzhov with like Reaper's Talisman and plate armors.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never have that luck, so he's useless to me.
Oh hey, it
So
came all the way around.
Okay, so there were 2 Oswalds that were opened. I was like,
Exactly. That's what I was talking
Yes.
about, yeah.
like why?
Like,
Yeah, I know what I'm grabbing from here. Could I just say that I love the art for Contact the Other Plane? It's just some angry gnome man just literally talking down some ethereal eye on the other side. It's just like, yo man, tell me what I need to know.
My deck
Yeah,
is just
they did well in our work in this set.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Do I grab this card or do I grab the other card?
This card.
Yeah.
the other card. That card.
Both of them.
no card.
No card, but a card.
That's the hot take play.
And that Mythic's still coming around for you to rare draft there.
Yeah. It'll be the last card that I see.
It can be yours.
Alright, I'm getting this ogre out of the way. I'm sorry. No ogre for you.
It's all
I've actually
over
gotten
now.
stuck with a Mythic like that before using this website, and I just delete. I don't craft it. I just take it out of my sideboard. So
Yeah,
I'll
no.
play it anyway. I'm not wasting a card on this.
Ooh, I've officially either crafted or drafted all of the cards for this set now.
Oh wow, I'm
sweet.
super close. But yeah.
Oh,
There.
what is this? Do I see that I might have to splash?
This is interesting for sure.
I guess I might be going through this entire draft without drafting rare.
You know, it happens
there.
sometimes, and I've had good luck with those decks usually, where I think I have like a hot pile of garbage, and then I trophy, and I'm like, how does this work?
Oh yeah, I do that
Right.
without bombs.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, both of my rares were just like on the face. It's like, okay, this one's better than the other one, but like I'm so deep into what I'm doing now that's like, how am I gonna pivot back from here?
Yep, I'm
Like-
ready to see what rare you're passing me. Maybe it's my colors.
It might be.
Well, I can help you out. You're not getting a rare from me.
No, that's not my colors. Not either of them.
Yeah.
Well, that's your problem. You said either color. You should be drafting all of the colors. There you go.
Yeah.
Imbraco's not here today. What are you talking about?
I can't do my.
That's true.
I can't do my Dom classic of 3 Navigator Compass into whatever deck I want to play. Dominaria was such a funny environment to draft, and it's just like, oh yes, I like drafted all these cool rares, and it's just like I drafted every Saproling from every pack. You lose.
Yeah, Dominaria was very bomby. Like, oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Dominaria was bomby. Throne of Eldraine was bomby.
Oh,
My God, that set was insane.
yeah,
I was like,
got a little happy there for a while.
yeah, I'm glad that they roped themselves in, and they're like, I should probably not do this. You know, I really shouldn't play this card, but you know, I haven't ever not played with this card. I haven't played with this card yet, but also I also want to potentially win.
Nah,
Winning is overrated.
way over.
I finally got Wizards customer support to reply to a tweet. That's exciting.
Yeah, about your military.
Yeah, have you seen that?
Yeah, I've seen that.
I've seen a lot of the tweets that you've
Finally, so let's see, what was the? So I tweeted that, and I actually even went in and submitted an actual trouble ticket. To me, it's kind of a no-brainer. I don't know, maybe, but I posted on there, and I keep seeing them like reply to people's help on Arena, so I know they exist. So I said, so I'm guessing that's a no at Wizard of the Coast help, and then I got it, and they finally replied saying, "We've seen it, we've escalated it." Like, okay.
Nice.
Thanks. Yeah.
That's interesting. Choices.
I hope you've been appreciating all the juicy stuff that I passed your way.
Yeah,
There's some good stuff in my color, so I'm happy.
Yeah. Okay. I think I have to take this. I think I'm obligated to take this. Yes. You know what's better than one of these? More of these.
Weird.
Yeah. I like having multiple good cards.
Yeah, I don't know. I really liked this 5-drop a lot. Like it just always seems like
Interesting.
I guess I might be splashing. This card's good.
Decisions.
I think I'm on Team No Rares this draft.
Hey, join the club.
Checking right now. Yeah, I don't have any rares right now.
Technically, you know, a couple in the sideboard, but they're not getting played.
I mean,
Right.
We
I've got
opened
3.
Oswald, Book of Vile Darkness. So 3
I've got
people we're gonna be having a,
1 rare, 2 uncommons.
Definitely.
you know.
What I'm doing. I definitely need 5 drops.
I've got 3 playable rares.
What?
Oh, is that where they're all going?
Like I'm being flexed on very hard.
And then I might have hate drafted another rare because it's not fun losing to a Vorpal Sword.
Oh,
yeah.
my Vorpal Sword.
I got
give me.
sorted a few weeks ago, and I was real upset.
Let me say, I had the great privilege of dying to someone because they sacrificed their Vorpal Sword when I did not think they would actually go and sacrifice their Vorpal Sword.
It was the most embarrassing thing too, because I like had a plan in my head. I had a Scion of Stygia ready to like go and tap down their equipped creature, and it wasn't that I misclicked. My brain just didn't work, and I forgot to like cast it at the right turn.
Been
And so I
there.
went to combat. Yeah, I went to combat, and I was like, "Oh no, I didn't want to go to combat. I wanted to tap that down." And then I play it, and I tap it just have a blocker, and they like spoils it and kill me. I'm like, "Well, I'm dead." Felt bad.
I
Alright,
did.
let's see. What do we got in this pack? Oh.
Huh.
Why? What did I do to deserve this?
Fine, Watsy, fine. We'll do 3-color nonsense.
Well,
Can I flash 3 pips of another color? No.
Oh yeah.
But
Oh, yeah.
it's not
Treasure.
going.
did you open another book?
No. I
It's
opened
not-
a meteor swarm, but nobody's getting it.
Aw.
Bring that on over.
Yeah, I really don't want anyone playing this card either, so sorry, Batman, you're not getting Ranger class.
Oh,
I'm
come
sure
on.
people-
Ah man.
Come
My
on.
direction.
Send it on
Yeah.
down.
I'd be fine with 4 playable rares.
I'm giving you another one. Oh
Sweet.
no.
Sweet.
I think the problem here is that Isaiah's not in chat and he's passing to me, so he's not getting all the insight, man.
Yeah, he's missing out. I do like with casual F&M drafts. I do it though. I talk out loud. I'm like, "Who passed this? Come on."
Oh man, I could have made Exodia maybe.
Maybe. Ooh, this is good. Interesting. Honestly.
Yeah, I'm super ready for some new set drafting. I hate how quickly products come out, but then at the same time, it is nice drafting something differently frequently.
Hmm.
So I don't know. I don't know if I hate it or like it.
Something new to learn. I think that's always fun.
Right. Definitely, if you're trying to keep up in paper too, it can be
Yeah.
money suck. That's why I try to keep the hobby, a circle, like make it pay for itself.
Mm-hmm.
Because I did that magic that what was it, that survey they did a couple days ago, and one of it was asking, okay, how much of these products did you get? And then the part of the question was how much did you spend on these products? And I was like, I don't want to answer that.
You don't need to know that.
Yeah, I'd like to skip this portion.
That's stupid. So.
Exciting times. Well, I think I'm obligated to take a second one. Yeah, I think I'm obligated to take a second one. You?
Feels bad, but I guess.
Let's play 5-drop tribal.
I just want to get to the late game. I just want to get to the late game so bad with this deck.
I mean, I passed the first one up. But do I pass the second one up?
I have a playset of uncommons. Let's go. Oh,
I mean-
silly.
I almost have a playset of one card, yeah.
Yeah. Mine's kind of all over the place. There wasn't
This
anything.
card isn't good.
I really think I'm supposed to take this here. Because I think I'm doing this too much.
Kind of like where I'm at, but my curve's a little higher than I would like.
Same. Well, I can't really say that.
Sure, I'll do this.
I have some high-end stuff that Well, I want to get it out. I've got to make land drops, so.
I understand. Okay. I think I take a second one of this.
There's no way I'm going to get that straight, right? It doesn't happen.
Not ever.
All in your head. All in your head.
It was never there to begin with.
Yeah. I tell you what, getting back into playing a little bit of paper has really highlighted my poor opening hand luck on Arena. I know a lot of people. There's the two different sides. People are like, "No, the shuffler's fine. This is fine." I'm like, I don't know.
No.
Have you seen my hands?
I can say without a doubt that the shuffler is skewed in some way, because I was trying to run some statistics on like how unlucky I had to have been for this to happen, but 3 days straight playing the same deck of 26 lands, I've been stuck on 4 lands consistently for 7 turns.
Wow. Yeah, there's that, and then my big thing is the lands will be split, or even like 17, so one more land in the other color, and opening hand always the just one color, not a mixture. It's like, come on.
Yeah.
Arena's like, you have lands. Ox checked.
Also another statistic that drove me wild. In this 26 land deck, on the occasion of 5 to 10 times over the last 3 days, I have mulliganed a starting hand of 1 land to get 1 land again in a 26 land deck. 2 mulligans.
Okay. I'm gonna mute up a little bit to talk to my YouTube video again.
Gotcha.
All right, so here we are, and I'm gonna import this to Arena. So I will be right back when we've done that. Okay, so here's what we've got going on. We are trying to, in the early game, get through some dungeons. And we've got a number of things that can venture into the dungeon. And we've got thieves' tools to get them through. And then late game, our plan is to sacrifice our little things to Sepulchre Ghoul to, trigger our zombie ogre and our clattering skeletons to venture further into the dungeon. We're just going to try and bury our opponent under value until we can find our Westgate Regent, and hopefully that will be the nail in the coffin. We got a lot of removal. We got Ray of Enfeeblement, a couple of Charm Sleep, Precipitous Drop, what do we got? The Manticore, Grim Bounty, Baleful Beholder is potentially removal for an enchantment, but we've got Eyes of the Beholder to remove something else. So we should be in pretty good shape, I think. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Need to pick our card sleeve though. What do we got? I think we're going Davriel. I'm feeling the Davriel sleeves. And then where are we at with the book club? Do we have? We do. I have been assigned the buy, so I'm going to leave it here for now, and I will be back in round 2 to see where we are. Be back with you in a second. All right, change of plans. We are going to be spectating the Mana Sultan because I got the round 1 bye. So, who we got here? We got Isaiah on the top, Mana Sultan on the bottom. It looks like we got some fun gruel things going on down here. Very strong attack. So we are got an ochre jelly. That's going to be good. Probably next turn, I would think, unless oh my, that is a very powerful dog. I think Magic Missile can deal with that, right? So probably going to see that come down. Yep, there it is. And the good news is, Mana Sultan also drew the Basilisk, which is going to be very useful to fill out the rest of the mana. Yeah, I don't imagine that Sultan is going down very easily in this one. Nope, there we go. That was a very quick game 1. So what do we got here? We got very strong. Okay, Sultan's checking out the battlefield, making sure he knows what all was out there. But yeah, we got a strong green-red deck going on. Could potentially bring in the Fireball. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Could bring in, I mean, any number of things, really. But I think most importantly would be the Fireball. Just for that extra bit of removal. If Isaiah's plan is to load up enchantments onto a creature, then you want as much removal as possible. The other thing to watch out for is, I know in the draft there was a lot of counter spells going around that I didn't take, and I was in blue. So if Isaiah is in white-blue, potentially you're going to see those counter spells come back. But let's see what we get in game 2. Okay. It's not bad. Okay. So Isaiah's got some equipment. And from the look of the Mana Sultan's deck, having this extra mana is not a bad thing. What is that? Hama Prashar doubles up all of your venture triggers. So every time you venture into the dungeon, you get to do the room twice. Hama has equipped herself with a dagger. So there's a couple of options here. You could play out the Sylvan Shepherd. You could play out the Basilisk and the Bull's Strength, because Bull's Strength untaps the creature. And so you could untap your Lurking Roper in that way. It looks like Sultan is considering it. Yeah, there you go. And now you still have the I'm not sure I wouldn't yeah, I guess if that was after blocks, I'm not sure if that was the combat trick was played after blocks or not. But I might have considered throwing Hama in front of that thing, because the 4/5 that can basically have vigilance is really good. I could play the Swarming Goblins. Roper's still around. got 18. Not bad. Get a couple of goblins. And we'll see the shepherd come down next turn, I imagine, unless something else comes up. Ooh, low roll from Isaiah. Not in a terrible spot right now. Sultan is drawing a lot of land right now. So it's going to be a full turn before the lurking roper can be back up and running again. Not going to be able to attack with it next turn unless Sultan has a way of gaining life before attacks. Ooh, the Malison and Oswald. There were two of those going around during the draft. Potentially Isaiah has both of them. Hoarding Ogre, I don't think gains the life. Nope. And you don't really want to attack into this right now. Because Hama will just take out the shepherd. So the question is, when will you be able to get in? You could attack anyway with the shepherd and hope. Hope that they think you're holding a combat trick, or just that the roper being untapped will be enough. Gains 2 life, that's not bad. Is that a second Loyal Warhound? It is. Yeah, it looks like Sultan had the same question. Yeah, that Loyal Warhound was, of course, my pack 1 rare, and I didn't take it, so... Does Isaiah throw the Warhound in front of this? Yep. So, the momentum has definitely shifted here. Isaiah has got the momentum now where Sultan had it early on. But without a way to reliably untap that roper, that's a problem. Add to that the fact that you have the Malison that can attack in for free, can't be blocked if it attacks alone, and then you get to double up on your dungeon triggers with Hama, so you're going to get to scry 1 twice. That's a pretty powerful thing. You can't attack in with the Sylvan Shepherd without losing the Shepherd to Hama. Goblins are locked down, basically. There's no real reason to get in with those. That is incredibly bad. Not sure why. Huh. Okay. Getting in with just 1's fine. I probably would have gotten in with Oswald at least. Or... yeah, I might have gotten in with Hama as well. More land. Not what you want. Not what you want at all. Okay, let's see what Isaiah's got. That Evolving Wilds means Isaiah finally has double blue. Not necessarily needed, but... ooh, plate armor. That's going to be really good here. That makes the Malison harder to kill because of ward. And it's now a 5 power unblockable, which is kind of nuts. It can be a 7 power unblockable next turn if they put the +2 mace on there. I'd even consider putting the dagger on it as well, if you can afford to. Well, that'll help. Discard. Yeah, discard a card, draw 2, create 2, treasure. And Neverwinter Dryad is not what you're looking for here. How many lands is that? There's one that just went to the graveyard. We've got 4... What do we got? 3 mountains, 4 mountains, and then 7 forests total. So 11 lands. That's a lot of lands to draw. Yeah, gotta untap that Roper. Gonna lose the Shepherd, unfortunately, but you have to get that Roper untapped to keep the Paladin at bay, I think. Well, wouldn't have blocked with Oswald personally, but maybe Isaiah's gonna activate Oswald. Yeah, you could activate Oswald right now, right? No. Maybe it's only as a sorcery. I don't recall off the top of my head. Got the double blue, as expected. The Roper can eat anything except for the Malison.
What's up, Misha?
Oh, not much. I'm out, so.
No.
It was a very fast death.
Ooh, okay, so the Malison's now an 8/6.
Super troned out Yanti.
Weren't we just talking about this in chat while drafting about buffing up a Yanti and sending it?
Yeah, that is
And
a
actually,
great
I wasn't
plan.
even there to know
So
we were talking
It
about it. That's
wasn't
even
even
funnier.
there.
so we got Scry 2 and then Scry 2 again.
I think I'm just dead here. I don't think I have any outs. I can gain 3.
Let's see what
Yeah, I think I'm just dead.
moving the plate
Now I can magic
armor.
missile and not die. One time for the one time.
Nope, that ain't it. So it looks like we're gonna be going to game 3. Yeah, there's nothing can do here. So it looks like we're going to game 3. Assuming that Yuan-Ti attacks. I mean, I wouldn't even be worried about the plate armor. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the only way I would have potentially made it out of my second game was to draw the Tarask I drafted. And
Yeah. Now we're seeing the fireball come in.
About 9 mana though, so I could have done it.
Okay.
A fireball is good,
But my first game, I just got.
and the spiked pit trap is coming in as well.
I drew 1 Evolving Wilds, and then only had 2 mana for like 3 turns on my second hand.
Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I think we do this. Spike trap, fireball, drop my playset of lurking ropers down to just 3, and then just run it like that. On the play though, doesn't really change much, I think.
So it looks like we got Chaz in here as well. Probably means Chaz was defeated. So I think we're just waiting on this final game here. So let's see what happens. Could go either way. Both of these decks are pretty strong.
It'd be interesting. Isaiah kind of got mana screwed first game, so I got that pretty.
Let me see if I can
Ooh.
turn down the volume a little bit here.
Oh.
Not good. Not good.
Come on,
Oh
that's
my
not even
God.
fair.
Oh, not like this.
Wow.
Are you sure you have more than red mana in this deck?
Okay.
Is that grand?
Oh, teleportation circle. Interesting.
That's rough.
Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna cast as a 2/2. Yeah, I think I just might drop this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. And if you're wondering, they can't hear me right now. Only you can hear me.
On paper, I should draw mana.
I think I might keep the jelly.
Okay.
Oh, this is
Oh, okay. So that's good.
We got there. We got there.
So we've got Roper mana now.
what you
Oh,
put
no.
both colors.
The problem is we don't have a way to gain life right now. Oh, no. The combo is coming together.
Yeah, sometimes opponent just has it.
Gain 2 life.
It's not even an attack. Ship, it doesn't really matter.
So, yeah, I guess that's fine. If you want to play the Ochre Jelly for as much mana as possible, you could go ahead and hold it for one more turn, but unless you draw something you really want to cast, that Ochre Jelly's probably coming down as a 3/3.
Yeah, that's an interesting question. Do I keep triple red on the play with all green creatures? Probably not,
Ooh.
but...
The Evolving Wilds to fix the mana.
I don't think I'm the right person to ask for that. 'cause I don't
Another
really know.
Roper. I didn't realize
Yeah.
Sultan had 2 of those.
I think it's a 9/8 split forest. I'd have to talk myself into it. I could see a world where you keep, I don't know. Interesting.
This Malison is going to be a problem.
Or like magic missile, land, fireball, land, spike trap, gets rid of that, and then like he doesn't have big creatures. Like we can maybe do something.
Yeah, oh, the plate armor too.
Now he has big creatures.
There it is.
The problem with the Neverwinter Dryad is it only gets you a forest. So you don't really want to... You need more
Yeah,
red
ledger match
mana.
It went well. I was with
Yeah, Chad's the one who wrecked me.
yeah. Game 1, I felt kind of bad because she was land screwed for a while, and then game 2, I was just sitting there with that dragon. I was just like, give me my second mountain. Give me my second mountain.
Yeah, I saw that you're at 1 mountain, and I was like,
Let me
I feel like that's
see.
good for me.
I am
And then
actually
we got the
going
second one, I was
to
like, yeah, that was
deafen up because there's 3 people other than me talking now. So, let's increase the volume. So we've got the Ochre Jelly's going to have to come down at some point. It'll probably be next turn because you get a 4/4 out of it. Is there another? Okay, we got double red now. Double red is good. Play that as 5/5. Right? You kind of gotta. And then we gotta hope we draw removal next turn. Oof. The removal spells. The +2 mace. Isaiah is finding everything. Putting Sultan down to 2. So, I don't know if any amount of removal is going to make it happen. Nope. Thinking. Yeah, that's fair. So that is going to go to Isaiah, 2-1. So I'll be back when when round 2 starts, and I'll be playing at that time. All right, we are back, and I'm doing feature match this time. People are watching me, so let's see what we can show them. We have a really good hand right now. We got a 2-drop into 3-drop, and then we got our big stuff for later, so we're going to keep that. We'll start with blue. Doesn't particularly matter. A Hobgoblin Captain. Yeah, let's do that. Get the Yonti down next turn. No blocks. So this will actually end up doing 2 damage. If we can make it through. That's going to be very nice next turn. No attacks. Not yet. So we could go ahead and block the Hobgoblin Captain with the Yonti. Or we could just wait and Grim Bounty next turn. We'll see what they do. We got to worry about a combat trick here. No blocks. But we are going to get up to Westgate Regent. That's a guarantee right now. So we're going to Grim Bounty. We'll actually, because of Grim Bounty, have enough to Eyes of the Beholder the turn after next. Ooh, bullet. Let's offer the trade. Yeah, totally fine. Maybe we get the Regent down, and then Eyes of the Beholder the turn after that. It does look like our opponent is not having a good time right now. We're going to Ray of Enfeeblement. Make him use the Bull's Strength. We're going to decline. Cool. Extra point of damage. Yeah, we'll keep that on top. So maybe we should have attacked there and then Ray of Enfeeblement. Just in case they had Bull's Strength. No blocks. We're going to take it. Because next turn we're coming in for 4, 5, 6. We'll see what Dwarf King has here. Eyes of the Beholder is instant speed. So we're definitely going to just attack in. This one. And if we can, we're just going to play a Shortcut Seeker, which will be pretty good for for blocking that Hobgoblin Captain. You can't do 4 damage with anything, right? Have to be a combat trick. Dragon's Fire. I mean, if they want to discard a card, they discard the dragon. Okay, that's fine. Decline. We need better than that. We have all the land we need right now. We will get the Shortcut Seeker out and keep up the eyes of the beholder. Inspiring Bard. Well, no blocks. Pretty sure we didn't need that. So if they come in with the Bard, Swarming Goblins, that's not a problem. It's a 1/1 Goblin token. Take out the Swarming Goblins. This is the bigger problem. We're gonna do this. We're gonna gain some life. Don't need that. Well, we're blocking. If you have the combat trick, cool, I guess. What we really need is we need some more of our removal. Spoils of the Hunt. Instant speed. Oh. Okay. That, not gonna do it. We'll need that, but now we need other things as well. That will be a thing. We will have to block this Inspiring Bard, unfortunately. No more creatures. Yeah, and I'm... Okay. Not what we needed right there. We needed something else. We've scryed multiple lands to the bottom. Well, if you gotta do it, you gotta do it. Yeah, so there's 2 lands on the bottom, 8 lands up top. So we're at 10 lands, and we still have 21 cards. That's a lot of land. Ooh, well, we're gonna have to do something about that. So I imagine that's a great one. That's really good. That'll block for days. You gonna kill it? Can't block. That'll do it. That 1/1 got there. Okay. Is there anything we want to do about any of this? Not really. Don't know what we would do about it. Just draw better, I guess. Let's try that. Maybe I took too much damage early on? I don't know. Well, we got Thieves' Tools, Precipitous Drop. If we can find another land, we've got a creature. I think we'll keep it. Actually, you know what? This gives us treasure. So we get to Thieves' Tools into Shortcut Seeker the next turn, which is great. Or Yonti. Either way, I'm fine with either one of those. But hey, we found stuff anyway. No blocks. And here's why. Because we get to go into a dungeon, gain back one of those lives, and then Shortcut Seeker, which blocks the hulking bugbear pretty well. Bullet. This costs 2 to equip. I think we're going to equip. I think we will take that. And yeah, that'll block pretty well. If a creature died this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on Bullet. No blocks. I'll take 3. What's our next stop? Is Treasure Token. That seems like a good idea. Okay. Let's venture into the dungeon anyway. And we're going to get that treasure token because we're going to want to Eyes of the Beholder next turn if possible. Zombie Ogre also blocks the Bugbear and the Bullet pretty effectively. But I think we're going to throw that in the way. Not worried about that either. Well, that's no good. We're about halfway through. Do that. And we'll pass the turn. If they attack with the Bullet, I'm more than willing to throw the Auntie in the way. But another land off the top wouldn't be bad. We could Eyes of the Beholder the Bullet. And then, yeah, I think we're in business at that point. That's unfortunate. Hope they don't have a trick, but they probably have a trick. Okay. Not where you want to be, really. Yeah. We're done here. Green Dragon. Killing that bugbear. Going down, but I'm killing the bugbear. Kind of brutal. We were in need of that extra land for the eyes of the beholder for quite a long while. So I am gonna put you on hold, and then I'll be back because I'm probably gonna do. Sorry about that. Some idiot was driving down the street laying on his horn. So I'm going to put you on hold and we'll be back to do commentary on the third round. All right, we are back with the final round. We've got, if I change this to the correct window, there we go. We've got Chaz, Dwarf King, and Isaiah. And we are going to be joined by Salty Saint Nick and Sultan in the booth. So let's get back over there. All right. Let's see this get going.
Big rating.
I mean, you got 3 looks at it?
One more. Come on,
Playing a dangerous game.
Land. Yes, we are. Land. Son of a gun.
Oh no.
Go begins.
Well, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions.
Coming back to reap what they sowed. I'm about to get Inferno to the Star Mounted next turn. Yeah, no, I'm done. Goodbye. You got me. Now what you gotta do is you gotta bull strength his creatures to flex it.
Yeah, really.
Oh, we got a creature. We did
There we
it.
go.
Okay, we are going to deafen up there. Looks like Sultan is doing his own commentary, so we're going to do our own. Looks like Isaiah's deck is doing exactly the things that Isaiah's deck does, which is kind of Voltron up one creature. So, ooh, yeah, when you're looking for your third land, drawing a 6-drop is not the play. So that went poorly for Chaz. How are they already 1-1? How do we miss an entire game? Okay, yeah, that's after last game. That's keep. I don't know what happened. How did we miss a game? Well, 2-Drop City. You find a cursed idol is actually pretty good. Create a treasure, venture into the dungeon. Can allow you to, if you pick one, I don't remember which one it is, but allows you to scry on that first trip into the dungeon. So, wouldn't be a bad idea with a hand like this, but we'll see what gets drawn. Ooh, that's gonna be okay. You come to an old camp. I think you can make tokens with that, potentially. I could be wrong about that, though. Okay. Plundering a barbarian can get a little bit of work done here. Destroy target artifact. No need to pry open the chest because we already have as much mana as we're going to want. For now, anyway. We do know that Dwarf King has an Inferno of the Star Mounts in the deck, and so we will want to get to 6 at some point, but we at least have enough to Fireball. And I think I know a good spot to put it. There's our 6th land, so we're all set. We don't have to draw any more land for the rest of the game, right? That's how that works. High roll gives you 2 damage just to the opponent. Let's see, what is Isaiah doing? Needed to save 1 blue mana for something. Scry 2 is 2 to the top. Probably trying to determine what order he wanted those in. Got the Roper. That makes 4 Ropers that were in this draft. That's a lot of Ropers. I might have attacked there. It's entirely possible that Isaiah doesn't block. But maybe Dwarf King is trying to play around one of those removal spells. Oh. Ooh, a bullet's good. Yeah, I think this is the thing that this is the thing that other decks have been having a hard time with against Isaiah, which is he's been getting a lot of value out of enchantments, out of artifacts. So Dwarf King has been able to deal with the equipment that's hit the field. Well, there's another Windseer. Windseer is really good. And the Nat 20. Ooh, choose your weapon. And archery. Yeah, that's really good. I think I would go ahead and use it right now. Okay, fully anticipate this Knoll. Oh, didn't attack, so the removal spell couldn't be cast because it has to be on an attacking creature. Okay, no removal spell this time. How do you play this? I think you attack with both and see what happens. If they try to get some shenanigans, you can... Well, let's choose your weapon. Instant speed? It is instant speed. Okay, there you go. Wipe the board, and now you've got a 4/4. Draw spell, low roll. I don't know that I attack right now. Here's that removal spell, I'm sure. Yep, you hear something on watch. 5 damage to target creature. Now, if Dwarf King can find a recurring source of life gain, then the Roper's back online, but... Ooh, there's the Malison. Did a lot of work in round 1, I know. So that's going to start getting in for 2 every turn, basically. And gave it fly because that's going to double up the enter the dungeon triggers. So yeah, you venture into the dungeon, you make a goblin, then you venture further into the dungeon, and you put a +1/+1 counter on it. That's a really good combination. And that's a really bad thing to draw. Now the question is, does Dwarf King have the removal necessary to deal with the Malison? Ooh, plate armor. Plate armor is rough. Double venture, draw a card, and then I don't remember what the last patch of the new dungeon, gain a life. You need that fireball. Can you get a fireball? Get the bullet back, and because a creature died this turn, you get to put a counter on it. So they can't attack in profitably with the Warhound. You can just block with the bullet. I still probably do, because Isaiah's got 3 cards in hand. The Yonti is going to get in for free and double venture. I think I would get in with the Warhound and the Priest of Ancient Lore, because it's almost certainly going to try and, well, there you go. I want to keep the Warhound around. Sure. decides not to take 8. Or I'm sorry. Yeah, that would have been 8. Yeah. Scry 1 to the bottom. And the goblins can't attack. I don't think they were attacking anyway. You put the plate armor on the Yuan-Ti. It's a possibility. Yep. So you can get in for 6 for free. Puts Dwarf King on a 2-turn clock. And you gain 2 life. Pair of goblins. This is the one that makes the tokens. Make a couple of 1/1s and block the Warhound. Doesn't help against the Malison. I don't know what kind of removal Dwarf King has. So I don't know what he's hoping for here. Scry 2. And that is going to be tough decision. One top, one bottom. Following which, exile the top 2 cards. You may play them with 8 mana. Yep, that is going to be game. And, yeah, that means, looks like Isaiah is the winner. So, yeah, GG's Isaiah. Well drafted. Blue-white coming out on top, which is very interesting. It's a combination I haven't had a whole lot of success with, but very clearly it can be done well. So, yeah. But that is going to be it for me. So you are watching this on YouTube, so you don't have to worry about that one. But you can find me on Twitter at BadMoonMTG. I will be streaming Thursdays at 7 p.m. Central Time, some more MTG. And then, of course, I will be, that is on Twitch at BadMoonMTG. So twitch.tv/BadMoonMTG. But that's it for me. So thank you very much, and I'll check you next time.